What's up guys, Taylor with TK Disc Golf, and if you haven't heard, James Conrad is your new 2021 Disc Golf World Champion. The most dramatic possible finish you could ever think of, throwing in from 247 feet. He's got some new super cool discs from MVP and Axiom, so let's dive in and see what they are. Starting off with the Electron Envy, this is actually the exact disc that James threw in from 247 feet to force the playoff against Paul McBeth. He'd later go on to win the first playoff hole with his same entropy that he actually aced with in a prior round. But they're actually doing a commemorative stamp of this exact colorway. It's a blue rim, yellow core, beautiful artwork by Mike Insco. It's got James hoisting up his trophy, and it also has a nice graphic of him throwing the beautiful Anheuser shot around the trees. Flight numbers 3 speed, 3 glide, 0 turn, and 2 fade, making it actually stable to slightly overstable putter. But obviously James has got a lot more power than you and I, and the stage of where this thing was in probably allows it to get a little bit more turn and hold that flex line forever all the way to the ground. And as the story goes, absolutely hit dead center chains, no doubt about it. Because of that, they have also given James the rights of the signature Electron Envy. He's got soft, medium, and firm. Beautiful signature on there. 2021 World Championships. Can't get any better than that. I'm super happy for James, and he's going to have many more signature discs to come for sure. But even more exciting than the Electron Envy is actually James's new putter and his own signature line. We got the James Conrad line, and the first disc off, of course, is a putter, and they're calling it Nomad. It's got the flight numbers 2 speed, 4 glide, 0 turn, and 1 fade. And man, this thing looks absolutely super cool. I'm a huge fan of the Ion, which has pretty similar flight numbers, 2.5 speed, 3 glide, 0 turn, and 1.5 fade. And both look very similar in the profile to me. Both have a bead, both have a pretty high shoulder, but the big difference you're going to notice is that the Nomad is a much shallower rim depth. This one has a 9mm rim versus the Ion is an 11mm rim, making it much more comfortable in my hand, I think. I cannot wait to get my hands on one of these, hopefully in the next couple weeks. But the Nomad, obviously, much shallower rim. Same rim depth actually as an Ohm. And the Ohm actually has really similar flight numbers. The only difference is the glide. The Ohm has a little bit more glide at 5 glide versus the 4 glide of the Nomad. And when you compare the two side by side, really the difference comes with the bead. The Ohm has a microscopic tiny bead versus the Nomad has a very subtle bead, and the Nomad just has a little bit more shoulder above the overmold versus the Ohm has pretty much just bored flat across the top. Looking at the stamps though, super impressed with both of these from Mike. The stock stamp from the Nomad has a really cool topography map of Moab, and the custom limited edition, or special edition, excuse me, super cool. Outer worldly, super great depth. Definitely one of my favorite artwork pieces from Mike. Pretty much rivals the 2016 Solitude Open stamp. That was always one of my favorites. And this one, it's just beautiful to look at. Kind of reminds me of like the video game Halo. You're sitting there standing looking at the just vast terrain and stuff, the big skybox. I love everything about this stamp. It suits the line very well. And I cannot wait to purchase one of these myself. If you're interested in getting your hands on one of these, though, the Nomad and the limited edition and signature edition Envies are on pre-order right now. If you're a dealer or have a dealer locally, be sure to reach out to them and tell them to order these for you. They should start shipping at the end of August, early September, and I cannot wait to get my hands on one of these. It's going to be super cool. My Ions, I've been bagging them for years for my putter. I think the Nomad's going to give them a run for their money. But anyways, I want to thank you guys for watching this quick recap video. I know we did one last week, but I was not expecting a second newsletter in the middle of July 2021. So again, if you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. I love doing these types of videos for you. We do review videos as well whenever MVP send us stuff. And Tyler and I like to do battle videos every once in a while as well. So again, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.